What's up, everyone? So I'm not using AI video generators for this one because it should be a quick one, and I'm spitballing off the top of the head, speaking from the heart, whatever. But basically, I see a division between authenticity and persuasiveness. Because you can be persuasive without necessarily being authentic, and you can be authentic without necessarily being persuasive. And someone who's persuasive and not authentic is basically they're manipulating you in short. And someone who's being authentic while also being unconvincing, they will be treated as a liar even if everything they say is spot on accurate. So, and I noticed this from my parents. So to use a personal example of my own, hopefully it doesn't hit too close to home for anyone else, but when my mom and dad went to court over my where to live with, my dad had to take a lie detector test, and this was a lie detector test at our tribe's judge thing, court thing, our tribe's court system. And I think my mom probably picked them because she felt like she could relate more to our native side than the white people side, or maybe she had friends there or something. But so my mom got my dad to the point where he was taking a lie detector test, which was like when I first heard about this was already a bad sign, because I knew that my dad was a nervous type, that you could get the sense that he was lying even if he had receipts for everything he says. And this is like the difference that I'm talking about. And then of course, I was too young to take the lie detector test myself, so I couldn't prove my dad right, unfortunately. And because my mom was more convincing, probably understood lie detector tests better than my dad did, because she was more convincing, my dad ended up paying, probably thousands of dollars in back child support for the times where I was living at his house. And so, what's more important, persuasiveness or authenticity? Obviously, people who value getting results more than being honest about how they're framing things and the way they're presenting things, or being more authentic about the facts at hand, that's different. See, because you could be straightforward and honest and all this stuff and still come across as like too nervous, to come across as like lying. Whereas you can tell a lie persuasively. Some people are so good at lying that they can beat pretty much anyone at poker, right? There are these games where you sharpen these tools of lying to people, like being able to spot when someone else is lying and all these things. So what is more important? Getting the thing that the results that you want from the situation, or being honest enough that deep down that you weren't manipulating, you were coming from a place that was real. And this is what I like I've always liked my dad more, just like in secret, because like he's just real, he's also a hard worker. But anyways, my mom, on the other hand, she'll I thought our relationship was getting better, but she ghosted me a couple of times at like the worst times possible to ghost me, because like I was just too much in need in this situation, and maybe I've been too much in need for far too long and I'm wearing people down. But like at the same time, it's like the difference between like giving someone water when they're in need and not giving someone water when they're in need. Uh, like I was just too weak to carry on by myself, and that's exactly what I had to do. So I got stronger because of it. So you could say that like this was a positive result for me, even if I hated it during the time. But you see, to ghost people in times of need, especially after giving them so much love and support beforehand, it sort of gives you mixed signals, and it's a sign of manipulation. It could have been love bombing where she helped me before, and whereas my dad seems broke more often and can't support me even when he wants to, he at least wants to. And like it's totally different. And he's straightforward and authentic in his story when he talks to me. He doesn't hold anything back. Like he'll tell me like, yeah, man, like when my dad died, I couldn't take it. I didn't even know if I could hang around the family for long enough, because like I just didn't feel strong enough for family at that time. I don't know if he ever said anything exactly like that, but if he was ever in that situation where he had to say that, to be honest, he would. And he might fuck up, he might fuck up here and there. But my mom's fuck ups are more manipulative. And this is the difference between being persuasive and being authentic. I just want people to think about what's more important to me, being honest or getting the results that I want, even if manipulating people to get there. All right, that's see, like, without judging anyone, just putting that question out there should at least help someone. Maybe not, but who am I not to try? You know what I mean? All right, peace out.